Someone is trying to make Qwen 3.5 models think like Claude. In this video, I am going to show you hands-on how this Qwen 3.5-9 billion distilled from Claude works and how exactly it was done. Plus, we are also going to talk about the tension which is arising with the blend of these two models. We are also going to install this model and test it out. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member. Please also follow me on X if you are looking for AI updates without any hype. We already have covered all of these Qwen 3.5 family of models on the channel, as you can see here, from different angles, but this one is a bit different. This is where this Qwen 3.59 billion was fine-tuned with reasoning traces distilled from Claude Opus 4.6 interactions from Anthropic. The idea behind knowledge distillation is very straightforward. Instead of training a model from scratch on raw data, you take a smaller model, in this case Qwen 3.59 billion, and teach it to think like a much larger, more capable model by feeding it examples of how that larger model reasons through problems. So the teacher here is Claude Opus 4.6, one of the most capable reasoning models available at the moment, and the student is Qwen 3.59 billion. The training focused specifically on the internal thinking process, which is the structured step-by-step breakdown inside the think tags, not just the final answer. The result is a 9 billion model that has internalized Claude's reasoning style, which is confident, modular, non-repetitive, and organized, and we will also test it out. I will also be talking about the tension which arises from this. Plus, if you remember, we did a video where Anthropic was accusing a lot of Chinese labs of distilling their models or stealing their information. Anyway, you can search it on the channel. That is one interesting deal with distillation and all this stuff. So let's get it installed and we will see how it works. So I am using this Ubuntu system. I have this GPU card NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. If you're looking to rent a GPU or CPU or VM on very affordable price, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. Now the tool which I am going to use in order to serve this model and then try it out is VLLM. If you don't know what VLLM is, how to get it installed, either just go to my channel and search with VLLM tutorial and watch this second video, or you could just watch any Qwen 3.5 local installation video. I have shown how to get it installed and then go from there. So I'm just going to go and run this VLLM. And these are some of the hyperparameters where we are first going to download the model. The model is being downloaded. The model is loaded and now running. Let's check quickly the VRAM consumption. So it is consuming just close to 44 gig of VRAM because of my context length. It's the same as we saw in the 9 billion one, maybe slightly larger, but that's fine. Let's also run our OpenWeb UI for the graphical user interface. So the model is now running. Let me test it out. For the testing, I'm going to go with this ambiguous problem. So this ambiguous problem is with no right answer because it says, should a startup with 6 months of runway hire a senior engineer at high cost or two junior engineers at the same cost? Think through this carefully. So this is where reasoning style is most visible, because when there is no formula to follow, the model has to think. If it thinks like Claude, it will immediately identify the key variables, structure them, and arrive at a confident conditional recommendation. Confident conditional recommendation is the differentiator. Qwen doesn't do that. If it still thinks like base Qwen, it is going to explore both sides, second guess itself, and land on it depends without committing. So let's see if we see that difference or not. So I will let it run and then we will check out. And it has started thinking, and I'll show you the thinking. So just thought for 16 seconds. which is an improvement, but let's wait for it to finish. It has done it. Let's review. So I already have read it just to, save some time, and I will give you my feedback. So I work with Claude a lot in my, production use cases, especially for coding. So I can tell you that the structure is clearly Claude influenced. It identifies variable upfront, breaks into scenarios, and arrives at a conditional recommendation rather than a flat it depends, which is really good. Now, if I just quickly show you the final answer, this is the final answer. The final answer is confident and practical. Like, it says that if the architectural lean senior, if implementations lean too junior, that is exactly that is exactly the kind of decisive conditional reasoning Claude is known for. But if you go through this reasoning here, or the think block, I think this shows bit of a problem in my opinion, especially here. So it starts strong, then visibly loses its thread, and then around halfway through it drifts into generic filler, like the critical, this one. The critical insight is avoiding creating internal dependencies and all. These are meaningless phrases that sound analytical, but you know what? Say nothing. It even cuts off mid sentence at the end of the think block. And maybe that is because it doesn't want to display it. I will put it on Open Web UI. But I think uh, it has done well in terms of taking some of the style, but at the same time it has still got that Qwen's exploratory loop behavior bleeding through. So the distillation did not fully replace it. It just suppressed it in the final answer, which I believe it's not bad at all. But it depends on how you think. So it is not a completely Claude thing. It is, I would say, the distillation worked on the output layer but not completely on the reasoning layer. The final answer reads like Claude. The thinking process still has Qwen's tendency to ramble and fill space. So I think that is actually more interesting in my humble opinion. Okay, let's try out one more example. And before that, let me talk a bit more around these benchmarks. So without going into the numbers, Qwen 3.59 billion consistently leads or sits near the top across all 8 benchmarks shown, where it has beaten GPT-5 Nano and Gemini 2.5 Flashlight convincingly in almost every category. The most impressive result is GPQ at Diamond, and I have done a complete video just I guess this morning, where I have compared all of these models. You can also check it out. This is the one, all 4 models. I am sure you are going to love this. Okay, so let's do one more last final test. Okay, in the next one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to test this pure logical deduction with no room for waffle. So I'll also show you the thinking process. It's a classic trick question, and the correct answer is simply black bricks. So let's see if it is able to do that. And I hope that you already have read it. This is what I was talking about. So, my question was, a red house is made of red bricks, a blue house is made of blue bricks, a green house is made of glass. What is a black house made of? Now, even before looking at this thinking, if I just shrink it, you would see that it says the answer is nothing. So the model has completely missed the thinking process or the correct answer, which is simply black bricks, and instead hallucinated a tangent about some British slang that has nothing to do with the question. Because I just used that misdirection of greenhouse and it worked too well, but rather than falling for glass, it went in a third wrong direction entirely. So look, I think not a bad effort, but the way it is being touted on social media as better than the original Qwen 3.59 billion is not true at all. Distillation clearly influenced output style. The startup question showed real Claude-like structure, but this testing which we have done also shows the limit. When the reasoning goes wrong, it goes confidently wrong, which is arguably more dangerous than Qwen's cautious looping. And this is the tension I was mentioning at the start of the video. So the question this model leaves you with is that whether you want a model that thinks like Claude or one that just sounds like it does. Think about it. Again, please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member. Please also follow me on X if you're looking for AI updates without any hype. Thank you for all the support.